Right guys, give it a few minutes here. Let me just kind of like sort one or two little things out. I need to go to the bathroom as well. I should have went before I put the stream up. I do apologise, but just give me 2 minutes and I'll be with you. Right, okay. As Arnold Schwarzenegger once said, I'll be back. Right, okay, so yeah, I'm coming back, guys. I'm coming back. Hopefully this week. Okay, now, before I start about me coming back here, as you know, I've taken 2 weeks off, or is it more? I can't remember. Mainly because the drama, shit going on, being accused of things I'm not. And, you know, I just didn't want to do any streams while there's so much drama going around and bringing all that negativity in. And probably causing some negativity over here in my home and transferring it through the internet and making some of you feel negative. That's one thing I didn't want to do here. So that's why I decided to take a little bit of time out. So what I've been doing with myself, as you know, is doing a lot more kind of other stuff, like with my other hobby, fishing hobby. I've been making floats, going out fishing over the weekend, and just generally chilling out, you know, kind of thing. So these are just a couple of floats I've made at the moment. I know it's not the paranormal, but these are ones, some of them I've made. I've got some more in my tackle box actually, which I'll put with me. But I've been making like these little floats for my own personal use. I will probably give a couple out to friends, you know, at some stage when I've made them a bit more professional. But I thought, look, you know, if I'm not going to do the paranormal, you know, I might as well do something else. So I spent out a shitload of money buying, like, you know, drills and fucking lights, scalpels and toolboxes and tools and, you know, glues and beads and God knows, you know, I spent out so much bloody money. It's unbelievable, to be honest with you. Money I couldn't very well afford, but I suppose in the long run, it's going to like benefit me. So I won't have to keep going out buying floats when I can be making my own ones. So, you know, over the weekends, I've been going over there and camping out in my tent, you know, and it's been okay, but sometimes been very cold over there, especially when it starts getting dark. You know, the common does really, really pick up a cold temperature very quickly over there. And usually, like, you know, around about midnight, you're in your bivvy or your tent or whatever you want to call it, it's getting cold. Now, yesterday, I went over there with my new tent You know, it's not a big tent, but you know, it's kind of warmer than the other one is, you know. And I actually took my sleeping bag, not this one behind me, not the blue one, not the green one, but the red one. And I also bought a brand new flask to take with me. Now the flask's supposed to like keep coffee hot for 8 hours, but it didn't. And for some reason, the flask did not actually seal itself properly after me and my mate had a cup of coffee. Somehow it got knocked over and the coffee leaked all over my bloody sleeping bag during the daytime. So I had to try to dry that out. And when I eventually did go in there, you know, with no coffee, so I had to start going up to buy bloody coffee from a little cafe on the roadway. All you could smell was coffee. Coffee, you know, the aroma of coffee on your sleeping bag, you know, really crazy. But, you know, I had my sleeping bag. You know, I was warmer, but my shoulder was still giving me a lot of pain, you know, my arm. You know, whether laying in it or, you know, when I'm not even laying on it, it was still giving me a lot of pain. I don't know why. So that's another reason why I've not done paranormal, because like with my shoulder, you know, moving your arms around does like affect my arm, you know, whether doing a pendulum or Ouija board. Apologies for those who've been sending me messages yet. I have not been able to get on the internet with my mobile phone. Do not know why. Sometimes it's like I can get on, but then no reception. Here I'm having internet problems as well. So I've not only done one video probably in 1 week. So apologise to those for, you know, I'm not ignoring you, sweetheart. You know, you're my partner in crime. I love you dearly. But I just can't get on the internet for some reason, you know, and as you know that, you know, the internet can suck sometimes. I'm actually going to ring BT up tomorrow and try to get them to sort out why I'm having internet problems here. So I'm not ignoring you. Don't think I am, I'm not. You know, mobile phone is over common. You do not get signal hardly at all. Seriously. You know, I can receive messages, but when I go to an application or try to send a message back, no connection. So that's another thing I've got to sort out. You know, it's supposed to be 4G. I'm with EE. So next time I'm up at Stretton, I'm going to go into that shop and I'm going to have one fucking big Barney with them, because I'm going to say, if this is EE, why am I not getting a reception on my damn mobile phone? You know, I'm paying like £40 a month for this phone, this contract, and I'm not connecting. You know, where's all the satellites? Where's all the fucking antenna masks? You know, everyone else is getting fucking internet connection, but am I? No, I fucking ain't. So, like, you know, if I wanted to do a paranormal session over there, I won't be able to do it. Unless I just do a video and then come home and upload it. But if I want to do a live stream one, I can't do it. You know, even when I have tried doing it in my little tent, hey, this is Steve in my tent, you know, I'm over at Clapham Common fishing. Fucking connection keeps going on and off. Fucking ridiculous, man. So anyway, I'm not going to go fish. I'm not going to go fishing this weekend coming, next Saturday and Sunday or Friday. I'm actually deciding to take a weekend off, but I will be going over to Common during the daytime, once or twice this week. I've got a new idea. I was actually doing this video private, but I thought, nah, fuck it, I'll do it live. No, let the people hear me tell them live. Now, the newest idea I did was to try and sleep in the living room, okay, which I did do. I can't very well sleep in the kitchen because there's no room for me to like lay down and sleep. I ain't going to do one in the bathroom. I can't do one in the little cupboard because it's full of junk. So where else can I go? Well, I've been sleeping out in my little tent over the Common. Why don't I do a session out the balcony one night? Yeah, very good idea, wouldn't it? Get my little tent out. get me sleeping bag, pillows, get my laptop out there with an extended cable, and do a little investigation on the balcony. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not saying when, but I'm going to be doing it within the next week or two. I just need to like get a few things sorted out first, guys. And I know you're on there chatting, everyone. I'll get to say hello to you in a minute. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing like a balcony session one night. The only thing is, I can't run Ghost Boxes, the applications, while we're doing a stream on my laptop because it'll lag the laptop out. So, what I'm planning to do is just do some EVP sessions. I'll take my Sangium Ghost Box out and do some Sangium Ghost Box sessions. And if my arm is not still giving me pain, because it is giving me a lot of pain at the moment, I may try and do a Ouija board session out there. Now, the thing is, it's going to be kind of dark, especially inside the tent. Even if I've got the curtains open, it's still going to be dark. So I'm going to have like a flashlight hanging from my tent, facing downwards. Now, I've got the pop-up tent, which I think might be okay to use. But the problem is with that, it does kind of like, you know, the body heat builds up and it suddenly like makes a lot of like condensation inside the tent. Okay. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use the pop-up one. It's easy, you know, what I've got to do is open it up and it flies open and that's it kind of thing, you know. I'm not going to be able to hammer the pins down, so I'm going to have to weigh it down, you know, some boxes or something. Or otherwise, like if I get a gust of wind, I'll be lifted up and I'll be flying across the bloody balcony and going, ah! They'll be joining the fucking paranormal world, the spiritual world, I should say, rather quickly. So what I need to do is actually check on the weather conditions before I decide to do a stream outside on the balcony. No, because if it is windy, I'm not doing it. If it's nice and calm and, you know, it's warm, then I will do it. But the thing doing though, I can't even fucking talk now. The thing is, out there, yeah. I don't know how long the session will be. I'm not saying I'm going to be sleeping out there because, as I say, like I tend to like keep rolling over on my right side, and my arm is just killing me. I did go to the doctor's the other day actually to make get a new prescription, and I said to the woman there, I said, look, you know, I saw the doctor over 2 months ago about my arm, and they're supposed to be giving me an MIR or whatever it is, an X-ray on my arm, see what's going on, and I've had no letter or nothing. So she checked on it. She goes, should have had one by now. I said, nope. So she said, I'll send an email just to like kind of remind them. But tomorrow, Monday, I'm going to go there to get my prescription, to get my medication, and I'm going to see what she says again, you know, kind of thing. See if she has actually emailed them and find out, you know, exactly what's going on. Because my arm is really fucking killing me time to time, guys. And that is another reason why I've done the paranormal, because sometimes I'm in too much pain, you know. So, balcony, hoping if I can get my partner in crime, you know, how many times we've spoken about it, but we've not got to do it yet, is get back to the unsolved murder mysteries, doing that at least once a week. you know, I want to do at least 2 a week if I can. If not, it probably one. And it depends on how I'm feeling. Like, you know, there might be the odd 1 week where I might not do nothing, so I might do one week, skip a week, and then do one 2 weeks later, kind of thing, you know. But yeah, hopefully I'll be back soon. So the reason why I stopped is all this fucking drama shit, you know. I've had enough of the bollocks, you know. And I don't give a flying shit if anyone wants to copy what I do. I don't give a flying shit if anyone jumps on and starts streaming when I stream. You know, if someone's streaming when I stream, it's up for you guys to pick and choose who you want to go and watch. You know, I'm not going to tell you the days I'm going to actually do the stream, because if I do that, then other people think, oh, right, okay, he's going to do it that day. Right, we're going to do it that day and we're going to start early. Well, sorry, but I'm not going to say what days it's going to be. You know, I might not even put anything up about the stream until I decide to do the stream there and then, you know. Like, if I'm, say, like, I'm not going to do one tomorrow, but if I was going to do one tomorrow, you know, the event won't be listed until 5 minutes before I start, because in that way, people ain't going to know that I'm going to start a stream, and then, like, you know, people who's going to try to jump in and take my time and try to do what they want to do. Well, I say my time, you know, the internet's a big fucking place, you know, kind of thing. And anyone can stream whenever they want to stream. You know, I can't stop them streaming when I'm streaming at the same time. They can't stop me when I'm streaming when they're streaming. You know, you go and watch whoever you want to watch, you know, kind of thing. But I don't want to be advertising the stream beforehand because of the trolls and the troublemakers and the shit stirrers, and, you know, for people to come in and start causing drama. So you know, if I was going to do to one tomorrow, which I'm not, but if I was, you know, 5 minutes before I'd start, you'll know. If you're subscribed to me and you get notifications, then you'll know. If you're not subscribed to me, or if you are and you're not getting notifications, you won't actually know I'm streaming until I've actually started going live. That's that. But I really want to get back into the unsolved murder mysteries things, at least, you know, even if we do one a week or one every couple of weeks, you know, kind of thing, me and Rose. But I don't know how Rose is feeling at the moment. So no, we ain't going to see your face, and we ain't going to be doing. Well, I'll still do it. Just give me some. Put in the comments, yeah. Some of the names you want me to try to communicate with you, whether it being a murder suspect or victim. Doesn't matter if it's like serial killers, a single killer, one victim, two victims, or whatever, you know. Just write down in the comments later after the video's finished who you want me to, like, try and do a session with. You know, we can't guarantee 100% that we're going to communicate with them. You know, you can say, like, I want you to communicate with them. Let's think of one. I can't even think of it on that moment. But let's just make up a fucking name, you know. John Baxter, you know, notorious, like, fucking sex slave killer or something, you know, kind of thing, you know. You know, I'll probably try to, like, do a little bit of research on it and find out who he was, where he came from, what crimes he committed, and try to find out when he was executed, if he was executed or if he's still in prison. Well, he won't be in prison because I'll only be talking to the dead spirits, won't I? Find out when he died, you know, kind of thing, and try to communicate with him if he wants to come through. But we can't guarantee that. Even if someone does come through, it's going to be him. You know, we don't know who we really communicate with some of the times, to be honest with you. It's only going to kind of like match up with any kind of information that I may already know about him. But then again, other spirits might know more about him than anyone else does, like friends and family or something. And, they could come through and manipulate us and pretend it's like John backstory. So we're going to try that out later, I suppose, see what happens. So Murder Mystery Unsolved probably once, if not once a week, probably once every couple of weeks. I'll probably start doing some more stuff in here again. I still want to do the kitchen again because, I do feel kind of like uncomfortable being in there sometimes. Like the other night, I felt like something blow against my back of my head, and then there went no breeze, no windows were open. I'm pretty damn sure I've heard that door open a couple of times, but I've not seen it on the DVR system. It's like anything, hear knocks and bangs and taps, and sounds like cupboards are opening and shutting, and like things are being like picked up and moved, but you don't see it on your DVR. But I'm hearing this stuff. Is it kind of residual energy, as I said before, or is it energy that is actually happening, but we're not seeing it at the time? Because it only takes like the odd second for it to happen. Like you could get this, and you could hear it being put down, and you look on the camera and you're not seeing nothing, kind of thing. So are they manipulating that sound? I suppose they are in one way. So kitchen I want to do soon. Murder Mystery we'll start doing again, probably within the next 2 or 3 weeks. Just let us know a few names and I'll jot them down on a bit of paper later. And balcony I probably might do the weekend, depending on the conditions of the weather, as I say, because I too cold out there, I won't do it. If it's going to be warm and it's not going to be windy or breezy, and I feel I can, be out there for a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours, then I'll do it. Sleeping out there, I very much doubt I'll sleep out there, guys, because as I say, the arm, I need to be like laying on something soft, not on a hard bloody floor. I can take my pillows out there, of course, but in with pillows, I don't think that's going to be soft enough for my arm to be like resting on if I'm laying there on the floor, kind of thing. Because I'm thinking of actually like buying a one of those like fold up beds. But the thing is, I can't take that fishing with me. Well, I want to, but I'm thinking like buying up one of those. Don't get it the wrong way, blow up beds. But then it means like taking a pump and pumping it up, and then in the morning I've got to like let all the air out and all that kind of shit, and I can't be bothered with that. So I don't think I'll be sleeping there. It'd just be me in a tent, as some kind of a shelter. So if it does get a little bit cold and starts raining, I don't have to keep running in that, kind of thing. But I really want to do a session on that balcony and see if we get anything out there. Now, thing is, with the balcony, it's going to be a little bit difficult, actually, just for all saying. You ain't going to be able to watch the DVR. Oh, I don't know, I might be able to. I might be able to have the DVR on this account and have my, I suppose, fishing channel or gaming channel connected up at the same time and have 2 accounts running through. Yeah, I might do that actually. I'll have this account running with a DVR system, And then I'll probably use my Fishing and Nature channel account for the laptop to stream live in the actual tent and see that happens. See what happens there. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. At least I've tried. So there we go. Right, anyway, let's see who's on this. Say hello. Right, hello, Rose, Karen, Bloody Mary. Charlie. Temo Umont. No. What name was that here? Who else on there? Oh, what's going on? Yeah, I'd like to do Alicia Lamb again, actually. I think she said last time that she got more information about the basement. See what happens with her. I'd like to have done it with Power Ghost as well, actually, but I'd have to talk to her about it, maybe. Oh, Paranormal fan. Hello, Roxanne and Sarah. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, YouTube's playing around. I'm just keeping an eye out on a bid on eBay, actually, guys. That's probably ended, but I sent them guy a message. 100 cork beer tops. I've offered him like a tenner. Because £6 for 50 last time. Well, he said it's okay if he doesn't sell them. They sell. Let me see. I've got 26 minutes. Sorry, guys. I'm looking for, I know I told you guys already before, corks. I'm after corks. But if I get this guy, if he doesn't sell them and he relists them, I will get 200 corks. And I won't have to ask for anyone to help me to get any because that lasts a long time. Corks I'm using to make my fishing floats, as I said. I'll cut them in half. Oh, I've got them out of the box now. So I feel weak today. Now I'll convert that into that kind of thing, you know. Pardon me. So like kind of make me floats. I showed my mates over Richmond Common, not Richmond, Clapham Common today, well yesterday actually. I showed them the ones that I actually took with me. Like, wow, fucking hell, Steve, they're good. I said, yeah, but the paint on them don't look, you know, all that kind of good. If I can get the paint more kind of crispy and clearer, because I don't know what kind of paint this is. I don't know. It's what was it called? I don't know what paint I've got. I've been buying paint from bloody like Home Base, those little test pot ones. And I've matte, some of them matte and some of this other kind of crap, and I'm just trying them out, you know. If I can find a proper paint and then like, you know, make it all nice and kind of shiny afterwards. That one ain't turned out too bad actually. I do like that one. But you can see the quality in, you know, the two different ones. This one's better than that one. No, this ain't too bad, but looks a bit dull. I want it kind of like looking more kind of like professionally made. And the only one I'm going to do that is actually like and trying, you know. Anyway, let's else. Hello to Ian. Yeah, I said hello, Sarah. My other daughter's on here, guys, Sarah. So don't block her because she's got a new account. No, it won't be Tuesday, Rose. Cough. The balcony will probably be weekend. So say I'm not going to do a fishing trip this weekend. I'm taking this weekend off to do the paranormal. Kitchen will probably be next week. So, you know, I will be doing a stream this weekend in the balcony. The actual kitchen event will be next week. But I'm not going to give days, you know, I'm not saying exactly what days because I don't want people like coming on and trolling and being a pain in the arse and, you know, and causing shit. Yeah, just let me know what you need, Rose, and send me a text. Although my phone's not working at the moment because it's over there somewhere. Well, it was over there. It's gone. It needs charging up, wherever it's gone. I know I had it over here. So where's that from? My phone's gone. Oh shit. So I keep losing my phones all the time. Oh, here it is. Yeah, send me a text when you need a favour and I'll sort it out with you, Rose, because the only time I'm getting connection in here is whenever the connection decides, you know, I'm surprised I'm still on right now actually because BT is really fucking me off at the moment, excuse my French. You know, I'm just hoping that I will get some proper connection on the day I do the balcony. The reason why I want to do the balcony is because, you know, we've had some interesting things happen on the balcony, you know. like that kind of like weird apparition kind of thing. So, Steve, turn your phone off and concentrate. Right. So, guys, that's the thing. Like when people start sending me messages, it kind of like draws my attention. Although no one sent me a message, but messages that come through my phone. Just when was it? The other day, actually. Blast from the past actually sent me a message. Hey, did you ring my number? No, I didn't ring your number. I was in the doctor's beat. So my phone's been playing up, been kind of weird. Making its own phone calls. Is my phone haunted? Maybe I should do an investigation on my phone, see if it's haunted or not. No, because it rang a person. Well, this person told me that I rang them when I didn't ring them. I know sometimes with mobile phones you've got it turned on, and there. I'm going to turn this off in a minute, but there you got the green button. Can't see that, can you? The green button to make a phone call. If your phone accidentally gets rubbed, like it's just done there, that's actually opened up an application and uninstalled that application. Now, if that need to press the phone, it could ring any number where because it depends on where the glass gets touched. And if I touch one of those phones accidentally, one of those numbers, it could start ringing and I won't know because it's in my pocket. And people will probably be able to hear my conversation, who I'm talking to at the time, through my mobile, and I won't know because it's in my pocket. Right, that's turned off now. Oh. So, what else I've got to say? So later on, I'm going to go and get some dinner. Probably get some kebab or something. So I can't be bothered to walk the long way around to go and get a burger. So I need some money on my electric anyway. So I'm going to have to go out and get some money on my electric key and get something to eat. And then when I come home, I'm just going to sit here and chill out, watch a bit of TV. I'm not really tired at the moment because I came home, stayed awake a few hours, and I think I probably fell asleep about 11 o'clock this morning. I didn't go up till about 5 o'clock. No, about 4 o'clock. So, I've had some sleep. So I tell you, over in that common, guys, when it gets cold and you hear the old people walking around talking, it's bloody difficult to sleep. I mean, bloody difficult. Much sleep as it was because my arm was playing up. So, as I say, next week I'm taking the weekend off. And then I'll probably do the balcony then. I don't think I'm actually going to do anything this week, guys, to be honest with you. Probably start the weekend. I'm not going to be doing things every weekend. Don't think I am, because I will continue going out on the weekend to go and do some fishing. But this weekend will be the balcony coming. And then one day during the week, each week, I'll be doing in here. And one day in a month, or maybe 2 days in a month, we'll probably do like the unsolved murder mystery things. Here we go, because that's how long it's been. Nearly a year since we started it. Well, it actually has been a year. So I've already just shared one of the unsolved murder mysteries again on my Facebook, and that said a year ago. So it's just over a year we started doing these, and it's been like probably about 8-9 months since we've done one. So good night, Johnny. Good night, Roxanne. Good night, Sarah. I was sent a text and it said failed. Yeah, Rose, that's what I said, because no internet over there, what's the name? Over the common. I'll get no internet in here sometimes. On the mobile, that is. No internet connection or mobile connection. Just turned it on again. Especially you send me the message through G Plus, Rose. Because this phone fucking sucks. If it didn't cost me so much money each month, and I'll use the number for a different mobile. It was always the same. I should do a rant on this, mobile phones, you know. Should do a rant on it. Every time you get a mobile phone, it may work good for the first couple of months, and suddenly it starts sucking down on your internet connection, don't work, or the mobile phone connection don't work, or the applications won't install, or you get like application errors, or memory, you got to keep installing and installing memory, like, you know, applications, or like, you know, people's ringing you and it's the wrong number all the time, you know, because the number might have belonged to someone else like 6 months ago in BT or EE or whatever. I think what they do is that once they get a number and it's been closed, you know, like, let's say my number, for instance. So if I cancel my number now, they cancel it, but 6 months later, they will probably like reactivate it and sell it on to someone else. So, like, you know, this number could have been someone else's like 6 months before I even got it, and they could be ringing up saying, "Hello, is that Don?" Who? Don, it's me, Cal. No, Don here, love. We ain't got the wrong number. Oh, it's this blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's the number. Well, that's the number I've got here. Well, when did you last contact him? Oh, about 6 months ago. Well, he must have like cancelled his contract, and the contract's been passed on to me. I don't know, but no Don here. Okay, sorry, bye. Okay. So yeah, like, you know, that's what they do sometimes. Mobile companies, after someone's cancelled a contract, sometimes they will reuse that mobile phone number to sell on to someone else. I just dropped my vacuum cleaner. Another little tool I bought, a vacuum cleaner. So, like, you know, it saves me bringing the big one in here. And if I'm doing some like sanding down for my fishing floats, I've got like a dust sheet, and I just like, sometimes I might empty the dust onto the floor and vacuum it up, or I might just like vacuum up from the dust sheet, and hoping that this dust sheet won't get sucked into the vacuum cleaner. I've even tried sucking out my own brains. See if that worked when done. It's one of these ones that only picks up like minute kind of like things, you know, sawdust and stuff like that. It won't pick up a penny, you know, because it just don't have enough suction power. A nail or a penny or a piece of wood or anything like that, it just picks up, you know, small particles and minute particles and sawdust, and that's all I need it for actually. It won't even like suck on this about it. Okay, so why is this not charging up? Look, it only just holds that on now. So it won't even suck up paper properly. $14.99 in Lidl's. I think they still got them as well. Hey, oh my God, what the fuck? Like, clean your room, you freak. I have been cleaning it. All that over there, right? All that was filled with junk over there. Walls over there now. I've even put some tools on the wall. So what nerve have you got to say clean your fucking room, you freak? Man, I tell you, I don't care if you're joking around here. How about cleaning your own room? Don't worry about other people's rooms. Make sure that you clean your own room. That's the point. You know, my place, yeah, I admit, can be a bit of a mess sometimes. I'm in the process of cleaning it up, you know, but I've got so much stuff. I have to go through it bit by bit. You know, like them boxes over there. Them white boxes has got like model aircraft in there, which I've not even opened up yet. So I've got nowhere to put them. Still in my subscription. And I was on the phone for like well over half an hour and I still wasn't connected. So I thought, fuck it. And I forgot about it. And like since then, about another 3 bloody model aircraft that $18.99 have come through. You know, I've got my art craft over there. All my stone shining gear. Well, I used to do like stone shining. Another little hobby that was a 5-minute spasm. That needs to be sorted out, and I'm not throwing it away because I've spent out a lot of money on that stuff actually. Yeah, that needs to be sorted out. I just sorted out all over this side today because I was looking for an adapter for my Dremel, which I found. Took me about half an hour to find, but I found it. And I managed to clear some of the shit beside me, although the table, like, kind of messy because I put a lot of stuff on the table. Now the table needs to be sorted out. Don't worry about my room. You just concentrate on your room, whoever you are. Concentrate on your crap. You know, I'd love to see a picture of your home, see how messy your home is. I don't know. People, you know, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, you do a video of your home, right? And let's see how flawless it is, okay? Because you've got some nice decorations in the background on your video, which I do like the flowers, to be honest with you. That's not, you know, seeing your whole room. So I know some of you young females can be bloody messy as well. And I mean, you know, I'm not having to go at you, but some of you young females can be bloody messy because, you know, when you want to go out to a party or a disco or a dinner date or something, oh, what am I going to wear? And you pull out a piece of light clothing. No, I don't like that. Throw that to one side. No, I don't want that. Throw that to one side. Makeup. Yeah, okay. Fucking get me shelf full of makeup, you know, all open and spilt everywhere, and your hairbrushes thrown to one place, and you know your bathrooms can be a bloody mess with all your makeup in there as well. if you've got a nice clean house, then well done. You know, congratulations. But you know what us men are like here. I think I should do a rant on this now about my home being messy. If I had a female here right now and she tidied up the place, I'd kind of be happy that it's more tidy, but I'd be upset as well because us men, right, like our things left alone. We need our things to be in a certain location. Now, if you women come in and start messing around and move that stuff, that's when arguments start because you've moved something that belongs to us and it doesn't belong to you. And now we got to start fucking going through the whole room again, pulling things out, throwing to one side, just to find a cable or an adapter or a drill piece or something like that, And us men, I admit, not all men are, but us men can be messy. And if you don't like that, it's tough shit. I don't give a shit. I have spent several hours this room up. Today, I was trying to find the adapter for my Dremel. And I went through the boxes beside me to find it, running now, and I eventually found it. This one adapter to charge up this battery. Because you can't get these adapters separately. I've looked on eBay, you can't get them. Because my bedroom's a mess, it doesn't mean that the rest of the house is a mess. Although I've got so many dolls in the living room now, the living room's getting a bit untidy again, so I need to start tidying that out. Just need a bit of a clean out as well. But hey, it takes time. Us men need to take time in cleaning our products. The reason why I don't like cleaning up, right? And I'm going to be serious to you right now, yeah? I had a so-called admirer, okay? And she lived in Ireland. And she goes, oh, I want to come down to see you, so, I've got a deep, passionate crush on you, and we can go and do some investigations. Yeah, okay. I said, give us a week so I can start cleaning the place up a bit. So I don't want you coming down and seeing a fucking shithole. Oh, that's right, Steve, I'll take you as you are. I said, no, give me a week. So a whole week, I kind of scrubbed and cleaned and tidied up and everything, yeah? And when the week was up, oh, Steve, I can't come down because I've had to go in hospital to have an operation. Okay, fair enough. But, I would be down in a week's time. I said, okay, so that's 2 weeks. Gives me a little bit more time to do a little bit more cleaning and to buy some bits and pieces, like new pillows and sheets and stuff. So, when you do come down and you're sleeping on the settee, you got some nice warm stuff. And, I even bought some electronic stuff for her. And what happened? It's all the fucking bullshit. She weren't down here. She never came to England. I spent all that fucking time cleaning. And although she didn't turn up, I thought, well, at least I cleaned the place up. My sisters were happy that I cleaned it up. They was a bit pissed off that I got kind of let down and, I suppose, because that's what it was, just a lie that she was coming down. But I cleaned, I bought stuff which I didn't need to buy, but I bought it for her, and I had no use for it for myself, and that's all been thrown somewhere. So now, I just I don't give a shit if my house is a mess. It's a mess. My mess, at least I know where all my stuff is now, kind of. Although it took me nearly an hour to find that adapter. But yeah, I don't give a damn. No. But I know that some of you women can be a mess. At least I do not have a room or house with a compulsive clutter. What's that TV program called? Hoarders. Where you got food bags and wrappers and empty boxes and cat feces and, you know, food rotten on the floor and shit like that. You know, a mini hoarder, I suppose, because I've got a lot more than I expect to have. But, you know, in time I'll get rid of some of the stuff, throw it away or give it to someone, or, you know, do something with it. But I'm not a hoarder, not like some people are. And if you consider to a hoarder's place, then you can see a tremendous amount of difference. Like, I'd never become a hoarder. No way would I. You know, you would never see like wrappers and waste food and cat litter all over the floor and cat feces everywhere, and, you know, like maggots. Well, there were maggots, I put my maggot box, but crawling around, you wouldn't see mice and rats, you know, running around. And no way. No, I won't say what I was going to say, but there was one person who I knew was a hoarder. And I mean a really big hoarder. But there we go. And it weren't me. I swear on that. Cross. How did I? But us men do like our stuff left alone, and it does upset us when, you know, someone comes in and starts messing around with your gear. It's like you women, you know, like us, and, you know, all nicely furnished and stuff like that. And when you start misplacing stuff and someone goes around looking for it, you start complaining. Who I know who was a hoarder, I tried to tidy up the place when they went away. I got such a bollocking over it because they reckon they couldn't find what they was looking for. And I said, well, never, ever am I going to become a hoarder. Yeah, I have got a lot of stuff, I admit. Got a hell of a lot of electronic stuff. I've just bought a load of like stuff for my fishing hobby. Still got stuff coming for my fishing hobby. When that's going to turn up, I don't know. Stone collection over there, where I used to do my own stone polishing and stuff like that. Which doesn't mean I've not stopped. You know, give it time, I probably might start up again. The reason why I've got those Atlas aircraft things is because I was buying them as like a trigger object for the paranormal side of things. I tried like cancelling it, but the phone's always engaged. So I will try contacting them, cancelling it again, because like, I'm paying £18 a week, well, £18 a month for each item, and I don't really want any more items from them. Over there, you know, it looks a bit of a mess, but all my other electronics are over there, you know, for me. Ghost hunting. You've got my camcorders, you've got my cameras, you've got my adapters, you've got ghost boxes, you know, shitload over there. So what I'm trying to do is like, I don't want it all in the living room. That's one thing I'm not going to have. Although the living room is a bit cluttered and I need to sort that out, I want all my ghost hunting stuff over there. Stone collection can stay where it is. My toolbox is there. And here will be my altar with some of my stone collections, and my crystal balls and other bits and pieces will stay there with me amplifier. And the printer over here, it's two printers which ain't working. One of them needs cleaning out, the bottom one, the other ones don't work. But I'm going to actually take that apart and take the motors out of them, so I could use the motors to build something with. If you want to do a video on your home and see how spotless it is, And that's great, you know. Might get some comments, you know, saying, wow, you got a nice spotless home. But I bet you, for one thing, yeah, not by me, but probably say you're too clean. You know, I've seen videos where people said, oh, your house is too clean, you know. It's no good being too clean. You still want to be clean all the time. That can also be like an illness, like, you know, I can't remember what it's called, but there's an illness where people have to keep cleaning all the time. It's some kind of disability they got. I'm not saying you got that, you know, don't think I am, because I'm not. And if you think I am, then I apologise. I'm not saying that you have got a disability because your house is spotless clean properly, but there are people out there with disability where they have to keep cleaning like 24/7 kind of thing, you know. So anyway, see, that's what I mean, you know. Oh my god, what the fuck was banned? Well done, Mary. I didn't see what she said. I know that she said something about my house being a shithole in one way, but fuck them. No, let's just see how clean her house really is when she does a video. My god, what is she doing? I just saw a video, yeah. I've got a screen. I'm going to screen share that, yeah. This is crazy. I've got to screen share this. Can't do it because it's, you know, like, can't do copyright infringements because it's there. She done want it, then, like, you know, she needs to chill out. But look at this, right? What is this about? Turn the volume up. Let's start it again. Hold on. What is this all about? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Even the glasses fell off. No, the glasses are on the stone. Hey, what's up, babe? Peace, chill. Number one. Now go and do some cleaning. What a fucking weirdo. Hey, at least she looks happy. You know that reminds me of in the old, in like over in the UK in the 70s, hippies. Yeah, let's vibe. Let's peace out, man. You got any marijuana? Any chalk? Any black? She wants to take piss out of my room. I'm taking the piss out of her now. Fuck it, I don't give a shit. You know, what can happen? Break my channel, my video. They ain't gonna do nothing because I ain't done nothing. You know, I'm just making a little bit of fun. And, you know, I'm making a little bit of fun of her because she's making fun out of my fucking room. See, as I said, like, people just don't realise us men are messy. And, like, you know, a man may have the nicest, cleanest place, all right? You know, spotless place, but in the garage is another thing. It's all messy and tools here, there, and everywhere, and you know, like fucking motorbike parts and car parts or speedboat parts or some other kind of fucking parts laying here, there, and everywhere. Oh, spotless, but the garage. I don't know. Who is high? Oh dear. I'm watching Man v Food. I love that quote, Man v Food.
Okay, it's getting really, really hard. At the end, I got this soupy puddle of salmon-colored wonder.
Right, Adam, you're 40 minutes in. You got 20 more minutes, and you are so close.
Yeah, but so far away.
I'm so close, so far away. That's how I feel sometimes. I feel so close, but so far away sometimes. Can you actually be so close and be so far away? What is the meaning of that? I don't know. I feel close, but I feel far away. That's got to be some kind of like mental problem, I suppose. You know, you feel like you're close to something, but you're not. You're far away from it. I don't know what I'm on about. I really don't know what I'm on about, guys. Well, I hope my new lathe comes this week. This is what I don't understand with this eBay shop here. I bought a lathe. I'll screenshot it for you. Oh, he's relisted it. Hold on. Where is he? A minute. Let's have a look on his list. Hold on. Buy it. 200 corks, 10 quid, including postage. Come on, I can buy you, motherfucker. I've just bought 200 corks for 10 quid. What are you wanting 200 corks for? Because I'm doing my hobby. I'll probably, I ain't got nowhere to put them yet, but I'll find somewhere, don't you worry. I'll find somewhere to put them. Let me just send a message. Back. Yeah, he has. Okay, let me just send a message. Hold on. I'm just sending the guy a message. Okay. Right, sorry about that. 200 corks, 10 quid. You know, this is what I don't, guys, this is what I don't understand right here. And about 2 weeks ago, I went into home base stuff so I could start getting, you know, me fishing float hobby kind of thing, you know, on the start off. So I had to go and buy some bits and pieces. And I think I just ordered 50 corks from an eBay seller. I was still waiting for them. She was supposed to have sent them a day later, but it was like 4 days and still hadn't received nothing. And I emailed her on a Monday. She goes, yeah, sorry, I'm going to send them out today. Not today, like this was like 2 weeks ago. And it still took nearly a week for them to come through. And she was a UK seller. So why it took that long, I don't know. But while I was waiting for them, I went into a pub. And I said to the guy, you ain't got any corks, have you? I made up an excuse saying that my son was still at school and he wanted them for a project. He goes, yeah, I've got some. So I was able to get like 9 corks to get me started to do my floats from a pub, right? Then on the way home, I went into this other pub here and I said, you got any corks? So my son's done a project at school. No, we don't have corks here. You're a pub. You sell wine, champagne. Now all our wine is like bottle tap caps. We ain't got no corks here. Go and try the railway, which I'd already been, and got some corks. So a couple of days later, I was over at Mitcham, and I tried 2 pubs there. And would you believe they do not have corks? Now there's either a reason is that they do not do wines that have corks and only do screw tops, or they just don't want to get off their arse and go and get them for me because they're even thinking that I'm going to get them and sell them on eBay or get them and possibly do something else with them, which I was like making floats. But 2 pubs reckon they don't have bottles with corks in. Is that the thing now that pubs are not going to be using bottles? You know, if every pub starts using wine bottles with screw ups, then what's going to happen to the cork manufacturers? Okay, you can get cork flooring, you can get cork walling, you can get other stuff made out of cork here. But what about the bottle manufacturers that do corks for wine? What about them? If every pub starts doing that worldwide, these ain't going to be available. Now I looked in home base for cork, and I have got some like strips of cork, but they've like that long and kind of like very thin, and it's only a packet like they want £10 for that, 10 quid. Then I had some like square shaped corks. They were only that thickness, and you had like 6 of those in a packet. That's also 10 quid. No fucking corks is bloody expensive. And when you get a seller who's got like 200 and original like pricing was 13 quid and no one's bidded on it or no one's bought it, and you think that guy is going to list that, if you ask him nicely if they do a reduction on the price, you know, because he wanted 13 quid. I thought, if I make him an offer for 10 quid, including the postage, would he accept that offer? He didn't have to, but he did. So I've got like 200 corks coming. And I've even got like a box, as I say, of corks here. So my fishing hobby, cork wise, is going to be pretty interesting, because there's going to be times where I'm going to be like, you know, making a float out of that, and I'm going to screw up in corks. No, even when you actually make a cork float, yeah, I know this ain't the paranormal, but when you look, you're wasting a hell of a lot of cork when you're making a float like that, because you've got to like sand that down with a machine. Now I made my own homemade machine while I'm waiting for the pop one to come through. It's called a lathe, and this is my attempt at the lathe, but it actually works. I can't turn it on because I've got the battery connected. If you ain't seen this, go and check out my fishing channel. Right, so that's the lathe, yeah? All you got to do is turn it on, and it spins the cork round. Then you just get some sawdust and shape it into the shape you want. Now, it doesn't have to be cork, you can use wood as well, but this ain't really powerful enough to actually allow me to do wooden floats. You know, not the proper ones anyway, but the lathe, it's just similar to this. It's just a motor and a long plastic kind of like table thing, and it's got its own power adapter. We can turn the power up and down to different speeds, and you use sandpaper, and you also use, which I'm also better by, where are they gone? Where have they gone? Lost them already. No. And you can also use, with, you know, when I've got the proper one, use these like little mini chisels, and you can make some fascinating like things. I've been watching a lot of people like do wood turn. It's called wood turning, and people have made like little air cups. They've made bowls. They've made goblets. They made cups. They've made even cowboy hats in wood. You know, fucking fascinating. And like, my lathe is only going to be small, so I'm not going to be able to do anything like that. But if I wanted to like make a cowboy hat or a fucking baby vase or a vase, or I need a bigger proper one, that's like $2,000. And I'm not going to pay $2,000 for it, you know. But I want to start off doing my floats, and I also want to try to do some experiments, make little like trinkets kind of things as well. Maybe if I can make some like unusual little trinkets and varnish them quite nicely and they look very respectable, then maybe I could probably like later give them as like little birthday gifts or Christmas gifts or something, you know? So yeah, you know, right. It's another hobby, lathing, because you're making floats and you can probably make other stuff out of wood. Like I've been out, that wood I showed you, I pinched from someone's garden because they, you know, those like renovating. I have got one or two more bigger bits. What I want to do is I had to buy a saw, and I'm going to chop them down to this size. And when my proper lathe comes, I'm going to be like experimenting, making like little. You can even, I've seen people like even making their own little chess pieces from a lathe. LATHE it's called. Hello, Paranormal Craziness. Hello, Andrew. You need to watch the beginning of the video when it's finished and uploaded, because I'm just explaining about what I'm doing. And, you know, I'm coming back to do the paranormal again. Not this week, but next weekend. Or no, actually, this weekend coming, I may be doing the balcony side in my little tent for 2 or 3 hours. I'm not sleeping out there because I ain't going to be able to sleep with my bad arm. You know, sitting out there's going to be bloody uncomfortable as it is, you know, because of the concrete floor. So I'm going to be taking my pillows out there to sit on, so I won't get a sore numb arse. And hope to be starting the old murder mystery and unsolved cases again sometime. But probably be doing the balcony first, the kitchen second, probably a week after, and then within the next month or two start getting on to the murder mystery and unsolved crime cases again. I don't know if Rose is going to be well enough to do that, but you know, she can always come on and just have her camera turned off and jump in and ask questions, you know. No, I'd like to see a few more people come on and hang out actually, but it's all down to trust, really. It's all down to trust. Who can you trust to have one stream? I would like more people on the hangout, to be honest with you, but the thing is that you just don't know who to have. And if they're going to come on and kind of respect you and not use you like other people have in the past, that's one thing I don't want is being used. You know, oh yeah, I'll come on your stream, Steve. I'll do some, you know, paranormal investigating stuff with you. You know, like unsolved murder mysteries and stuff like that, and or otherwise, you know, we can do like an online session with each other, and you know, they come on just to be recognised and suddenly fuck off and open their own channel and Steve, because that's something time and time again, you know, kind of thing. The only people I can trust, right, to be honest with you, apart from the guys on here at the moment, not next week, Rose, not next week. We need to like get some names and research them first. Maybe in about 2 or 3 weeks' time. See, the thing is, I'm not being kind of disrespectful for other people, yeah, but the only people I could trust to come my hangout, fucking problem, and use me, right? The only people I can trust is Rose, Kev, Rose's husband, Cat and Wayne, Paraghoster, and although I've not spoken to her with her in a very long time, what was her name there? What was her bloody name? The one who used to go into cellar all the time, that haunted place. Fuck, I can't remember her name there. Rusty, if he was ever to come back on. I actually sent Rusty a message on his mobile. I never got a reply. So unless he's like changed his number, I don't know. I'd probably like Simon James back on. I think they're the only ones I could actually really trust to come on a hangout, to be honest with you right now. No, not saying that I won't invite other people on the hangout and see how it goes the first time around. Maybe I could invite someone new 1, 2 or 3 times and think, yeah, you know, they seem okay. I don't think they're going to use me, but after time they might think, yeah, okay, I've been on Steve's stream there a dozen times now. You know, I've got that popularity. Let's fuck him over and let's do my own channel. You know, I can't stop them doing their own channel, but they might just start on their own channel and say, hey, you know, this is all through me, you know. I started off all this, so I didn't need no help. But then, like, you're thinking, well, you did need help because you come on my fucking channel for a dozen times, you know. And that's why I don't want happening again, because that has happened several times. So it's more trust, really. And you know, those people I mentioned, I've known a long time. You know, I'm not saying that I want F Perry back on, but it's the thing being is that other people got issues with other people, and I don't want to be like getting like kind of dragged in and pulled into their arguments, you know, kind of thing. They have to take me as I am, because you've got like a problem with like fucking Tom Briggs, and I've known Tom Briggs for months, and I've always got on with him, and I've always got on with like Donna Higgs or whatever, but Donna Higgs has that problem with Tom Briggs, you know, and I like them both. It don't mean that I'm gonna like defend one or the other, because them two have got issues with each other. You know, if you've got issues with each other, then you need to keep away from. You know, you can still come on my channel and talk, but if you know Donna and fucking whatever the other name I mentioned are both on my channel, you know, they don't need to come on and start slagging each other and have arguments and causing negativity. They just don't talk to each other, or they just leave the channel and, you know, watch it later or something, you know, kind of thing. Or just talk to the other people and ignore each other. Because like many people know I get on with a lot of people, but I don't like it when I get kind of like used and abused, you know, and that's happened several times. And I'm not going to go there again, you know, kind of thing, because it's kind of like hateful and hurtful when you get that happen to you. You know, there's people I can mention, but I'm not going to mention. But I brought people in, they become friends, they start their own channel, and then I'll get kicked out to the side, kind of thing. And it's why, you know, oh, because you're bringing negativity. Well, you know, any fucking channel, you know, paranormal, you're going to bring in positive, negative. If you don't like negative, you leave the channel, don't you? You don't leave your friends. Just like leave the channel and come back the next time, you know. And if you still feel there's negativity, then you just stay away for a while. Don't need to like fucking say fuck you, you know, because you've been on the hangouts a few dozen times or whatever. You know, it's just like pointless and hateful and disrespectful in one way. But you know, you just take me who I am. I'll try to get along with anyone. Like, there's people over in the common, Clapham Common, I don't even know. They've got the same hobby, fishing. And I'll go up to them and say, hello mate, my name's Steve. And, you know, I met a guy, Andy, yesterday. Seemed like a nice guy, you know, he had his like young kid with him. And poor sod got his car fucking banged by some other git. Wasn't a fishing guy, but the guy who banged his car tried to do a fucking drive off. But you know, the fishing people over there, they're like one little community. Several of the guys fucking chased that car down, stop, and you know, the thing is, Andy's got a fucking car which is very rare. He said it's a rare car. It's bashed up all his fucking like bumper and everything, yeah. Bloody expensive to like replace. And I said, well, what are you going to do, mate? Is it like cash or is it going to be insurance? He goes, well, I think it's going to be cash, mate. And your insurance is going to have to be, you know, and to get that replacement is going to be fucking hard to get hold of. Why you'd actually like want to drive a rare car, I don't know, but that's up to him, you know. Can't stop him from driving a rare car. But, you know, over there it's like a community. And it's very rare that someone will have another problem with someone else. You know, it's not even any fights over there. You know, you might get one guy over there who's a pain in the arse and he will not stop talking. I know I talk, but this guy does not stop talking. You know, he leisures. And when you're leisuring, it can be very quiet and boring, waiting for the fish to take your bait. You won't sit there and read a book or listen to the radio or just lay down and relax and sleep. It's up and down, you know. White Steve, White Tom, White Dick, or blah, blah. You know, can't you see I'm fishing? Yeah, but what are you doing? Well, I'm fishing. I'm trying to concentrate. You know, this guy was a pain in the arse yesterday. It's only because I met other mate Dave who was there. He was a little bit older than me. He's an actual bailiff, proper bailiff. Up to him, and right, Jay goes, "What's wrong with Steve? Why don't you talk to me?" Well, Steve's one of the guys who wants to be left alone. You know, when he's fishing, he wants to fish. He don't want to keep being interrupted, you know, kind of thing. He likes the peace and the quiet. Oh, so when you talking to me then? Well, he'll talk to you, but just don't keep pestering him. And he was told that by Dave, but he still kept coming up to me going, "Right, Steve, what are you doing, Steve?" I'm trying to sit here and concentrate on the bite, mate. Oh, are you going to talk to me then? I'm concentrating, mate. You know, I'm fishing. Oh, all right. Yeah, bugger off. 5 minutes later, right, Steve, what are you doing, Steve? I'll tell you, this guy's a fucking weirdo. Fucking weirdo. And lucky he doesn't have my bloody paranormal channel, because if he saw my fishing channel with me blabbing on about him, he'd probably like get the ump. But I don't give a shit. Like, no, I'm not kind of like disrespecting the guy, but he is one of the people who will not leave you alone. Even some of the other guys getting a bit pissed off of him, you know, because like he just keeps talking. You know, it's all right going and have a conversation for, you know, 5-10 minutes and then leaving you alone, and then just, you know, saying hi or have another conversation about 3 hours later. This guy's like every 5 minutes, and he's a bloody pain in the arse, I'll tell you, man. But usually, you know, everyone over the common fishing community get along with each other. And, you know, you can just walk over, "All right, mate, my name's Steve," you know, because you know, they're talking to some of the other guys you know, and like, you know, you just want to be part of the group, you know, kind of thing. And if it's a new face, you come say hello to them. No, you don't have to go up to them and, you know, talk to them every 5 minutes like this other bloody dude does, you know. "All right, mate, name's Steve, you know, how you doing?" And then like, you just walk away and get on with what you're doing. And then like, you know, yeah, even with me sometimes when I'm fishing, it gets bloody quiet, because, you know, you get the times where the fish ain't taking the bait, you know, it does go quiet sometimes. So you get up and you have a walk around and you see what the other guys are talking about, and you might go up to the new guy and say, "Caught anything yet, mate?" No? "Oh, well, maybe later, once I start biting again, you know, maybe it's just a downtime for them." Yeah. And that's it. You say, "All right, catch you later," walk back, you go back to your own fishing again. No, but this I don't know his name's Joshua or Jason or what, but he said, "Call me Jay." And like, this guy is fucking, you know, how he can plays that he doesn't catch much. Maybe if he starts bloody talking and concentrate on the bait and, you know, how he's fishing, maybe he might catch a few more. Now, yesterday, or from 2 weeks ago, I had 31 carp, 4 gudgeon, 1 perch, and 4 carp. Now, I didn't catch a carp. Well, yeah, I caught 1 carp yesterday. I did not catch a perch, but I caught 38 carp, 38 roach, and 1 carp. So I beat my score by about 4 or 5 fish yesterday, and stuck the float out for 10 minutes, and I caught another one. So it's probably about 38. 39, 40, 44. And last time, not last week, because last week I only got 12, I think. So the first one, 30, 21, 25, 30. Yeah. So I beat me a 30 score by 14 last night. So, I'm kind of happy that I beat the score. And some people say, oh, aren't you sad, Captain? Officially, you can't. Well, some people, yeah, all right, it might be a bit sad, counting the fish, but it keeps you, your mind ticking, keeps you concentrating. It doesn't make you like fall asleep on the bloody chair. And, if you fall asleep and you kind of like topple over, you'll be in the lake. All right, the lake ain't that deep, probably 2 or 3 foot in front of you, but you don't know what's inside that lake, especially when it's all murky. Because like last week, my hook got caught up, and I couldn't get the hook off. And it's only because the bailiff had his wet-proof trousers on with him. He went out and released my hook, and he kicked it and he said, oh, he got caught on a rock, a big rock. So, like, you fall forward, then you might smash your head open on a rock because you can't see what's inside that water sometimes, Catfish. We have over in that common, right? You got roach, gudgeon, you got mirror carp, you got common carp, and I saw for the first time a glass carp, and it's like a long, it's not that big, but it's long. So a glass carp. So that's roach, gudgeon, mirror carp, common carp, glass carp, perch. They did. One of the other bays mentioned that there's possibly some tench in there. Then Andy, the new guy I spoke to yesterday, said that apparently there's supposed to be some goldfish in there. Someone released some goldfish. How many and how big, I don't know. We don't even know if they're still living. Then I thought I heard someone mention about a jack pike, but I don't know if there is a jack pike in there. And if it has, it's probably eating the goldfish anyway. What else is supposed to be in there? Oh, and one bream. And that bream is like, it's only about 5 or 6 pounds, but it's supposed to be a greedy bastard. And a couple of people caught it. So, it's got several different species of fish. 2 weeks ago, I've got one roach, gudgeon, carp. I caught 4 out of the 7, I think. Which ain't too bad, because the perch was the first one I've caught in many, many years. Last time I was fishing was about just over a year ago, and I didn't catch one then. But the first ever time I caught a perch was when I was fishing in my early, late teens. That's like fucking 40 years ago. So, it was nice to actually catch a perch. About a year and a half ago, I caught my first ever trout in the River Wandle, which was fucking, fascinating. Nice little rainbow trout. It was only like about half a pound. But before I caught that one, we actually caught another one, which would have been at least 2.5 pounds, maybe 3 max. But as we bring it in, bloody thing jumped off the line, and so my mate cast me out again because it's a very awkward river to cast that on, and we caught on half a pound trout, and that's like the first trout I ever caught. I've caught pike, but that's like when I was in teens as well. So I do like fishing. because it's kind of like, what's that word for it? I can never pronounce that bloody medical word. Parenthetical, or is it parenthetical? Parenthetical, or what it was fucking called, you know. It's supposed to be like, meant to be like, you know, with the cat, for instance, you know, she's supposed to be like stress free, you know, kind of thing. But no, I combed her a couple of times each. Well, I think I've combed about 3 times in 1 week and got a lot of fleas out of her. I've actually started doing it a different way. I've got like a little glass, a touch of fairy liquid, and a pinch of salt, because they said in one of the things I think Bloody Mary said, fleas don't like salt. Put it up, a little bit of salt, bit of fairy liquid, and dipped a flea comb in, and just combed her, and a bloody amount of fleas that come out. You know, I'm not going to get every single one, but you know, I've been getting quite a few out. And like on this windowsill, you can see like, you know, little dead, very, very like micro fucking like black dots, which I suppose are baby fleas, I suppose. So like, you know, I can't give her no more flea stuff until I think next week. But you know, I'm trying other ways of getting, you know, I'll tell you what, well, I've been combing her. They've somehow decided that they want to jump onto my grey jogging trousers. You know, my because I'm sitting here and I can see a flea on my arm, and as I go to flick it off or squash it, it jumps. So I'm saying, "Wait, look, I've got your bloody fleas on me, cat." So anyway, I'd only worn them about once or twice, because I use them, you know, if I'm not going out, I'll just put them on in here, you know, kind of thing. And like, I come home from fishing today, and I'm sitting here, and I just put these fucking grey jogging trousers on, and I see another flea on my hand. I thought, where's it coming from? I look down on my grey jogging pants, and I see one on my leg. So I flipped that off very hard. I look down, and where down on near the ankle bit, down here, I can see several fleas on there. So I thought, right, okay. So I took them off. I've dumped in the washing machine, and I'm going to be washing them tomorrow with some other clothes, like all my fishing clothes. So they're going to drown. Those little bastards are going to drown tomorrow. So where I've been combing her, and I've had those on me, several probably jumped on me and like decided to like make their home on my bloody jogging trousers. And no more, like, you know, I've checked these ones out today. These are okay. I've not seen one flea on me today. So these trousers are okay. Even my jeans seem to be okay. It's just those grey ones for some reason. I think it might be because of material. It's a bit like this material in one way, but I've not seen one flea. Is that a flea? No, it's just a bit of dirt. No, it's a bit of black cotton. I've not seen one flea on this, and it's been sitting over there. So, you know, I still can't remember what that word is. Theopedic, theopedic, or whatever it's fucking pronounced. Thank you, Deborah. Theopedic. You know, cat's supposed to be theopedic, yeah? When the woman came in to, like, you know, because she got a complaint about the cat smell, you know, I said, like, I will try to keep the smell down. You know, I had to keep buying fucking tins and tins and tins of air freshener to do a poop. It stunk. So I'm out there fucking with the air freshener, you know, so it don't linger around. And I said to the woman at the time, oh, like, you know, I will keep the smell down. I only got it because she's supposed to be therapeutic kind of thing, you know, stops all the stress. But no, this bloody cat gives me fucking stress, you know. And she sometimes hisses at me now when I tell her to get up and go to bed. You know, she'd be on the windowsill, and I'll go, right, come back. Go. I was like, don't you hiss at me, get out, and she'll run out, you know. And like, she gives me a lot of stress. So I'm thinking, well, like, you know, if I start doing my fishing hobby again, that'll probably like lower some of the stress down that the cat's giving me. I keep thinking that. I keep going about fleas. I feel like I'm being pounded by fleas. So yeah, like, you know, just doing my floats is like a parenthetical kind of like stress reliever because I'm sitting there concentrating. I ain't worrying about the cat, you know. I don't give a toot what she's doing. I keep thinking, oh, I've got fleas on me now. I'd have to do that thing that they say on that YouTube page very simply about putting salt down, sprinkling salt, you know, throughout the house and hoovering it up a day later or something. But I'm a bit concerned that the cat. I don't think the cat will eat the salt and get too salted over it. But, you know, I have to find other ways of getting this house a bit cleaned up. Because like she's running around, you know, fleas will jump off onto the carpet, onto the floor, and they're always going to be like around for them to get back on her. So I'll have to research some more on that about getting rid of them quicker. There's salt. I think pepper is another thing. You've got so many different things that you can get rid of fleas, but it's not always like permanently kind of thing, you know. And I think them fleas came from upstairs. If not from upstairs, came from where I've been outside, you know. Like, if someone's got a dog who lives with a cat and people have taken their dogs over the common and fleas have jumped onto a cat, from a cat onto a dog, and, you know, I stroked the dog and fleas have jumped on me, kind of like buried themselves in my clothes, and I'll come home and bought them. That's a possibility. From either of the commons. You could even pick them up from going out on public transport, you know. Someone might fucking animal which is flea infested, and, you know, I've seen a lot of people out on the bus actually where they've got a lot of cats and dog hairs on them. So, like, you know, it could be from one of those. Could be from anything, really. I know one thing though, it's not dust mites. No way is it dust mites. But, you know, hopefully it gets sorted soon enough. But yeah, what time is it? I'm going to go and get some food in a minute, so I need to get electric on my electric key as well. And I'm just going to sit and chat and watch a bit of TV. And then tomorrow, I'm going to start doing some more float making. Seriously, sent me another magic link. So look, there's another listing on eBay, 100 wine and champagne corks, right? Right, 5 bids, £4, 5p, £2.99 postage. That's like £7 for 100. Right. Now, if they had 200, how much would it go in 200? I don't know. 200 could double to like £14. I'll just save myself, like, you know. What's that other listing? There's like a box of 100 corks, £8.98, free postage. So if I bought two, that'd be like 18 quid. Well, I'm still after quill feathers actually. But I'm not seeing many around. And quill feathers are going quite expensive on eBay at the moment. Like 200 of these like fiberglass kind of sticks. So that's going to be ground down to a very small size. Probably either that size or that size, but it's going to be more of that shape. Might be thinner. That's going to be on that one because that's way too heavy for that. So I need to like shave that all the way down and make it probably a bit more thin than that one. So you've wasted well over half a cork there as it is. But if I do smaller ones like that, I could probably get if I chop them down properly, 3 small floats out of 1 cork. This is fiberglass. I'm using like here, and I'm making my own like eyes from safety pins. Cut off the top part and use a little round bit at the bottom and put that on. So that's all that is. Keep changing subjects all the time, don't I? Got to stop doing this thing. Yeah, the thing is though, it does cause a lot of dust. I admit that. But you know, I've got dust covers. I'll cover the TV and the computer table and all that when I'm doing it, and the little side out table underneath the computer table. I'll cover that up as well. Okay, you're going to get like sand, dust particles flying around the room as well, but you know, give it a day or two, let it settle down and vacuum clean it and then get rid of it. Here's the eye. Well, you can actually make the eye from a piece of actually make the eye. I could make the eyes from copper, you know, a thick eye, or I've got another one somewhere, but that's going to be too thin. Don't know what I've done with it. Oh, it is right in front of me. So this one's thinner, so I could use that one, but it's very, very, very like flexible, and I don't want to be have that moving around in the water kind of thing, you know. But if I'm going to make some really big, thicker floats, which I probably will do, I can use this as an eye. So I want to make some really thick ones as well, for like river fishing and maybe sea fishing. I'll probably go down the coast one week. You know, wait until the fishing season's open for river. And I don't know the sea fishing is like open season all the way through the year. But I know the river ones is I know that opens 16th of June over here in the UK. But over where the River Wandle is, where I caught the trout over a year ago, like you can fish without a permit, but there's certain parts you had to fish with a permit. And the permit's like £30 for the year. like buy that permit because there are parts of the river I've seen some good fishing, and there's a lake over there like the Malden Lake, Malden Park. They're all mine fishing because the river actually goes all the way up to the lake. It's not a big lake, but there's some bloody big fish in there. I'll tell you that for one thing. I've seen them. And then the lake opens up to the river again. And for the permit, but I probably might get it. But I don't know how long the seasons are open for over there. I'm gonna have to like look into it before I buy the actual permit. I would like to go down to the coast and do some sea fishing, but I don't have like the proper sea fishing rig. You know, I don't want to be spending that more money on just like go down the coast and buy fucking like a new rig, fishing reel, fishing rod, you know, lures and stuff like that. Because I'm pretty sure I might be able to make my own lure out of like wood or cork. But I'm looking for some balsa wood as well. Like a lot of people are using balsa to do their like floats. So that's like very buoyancy, a bit like the cork is. So you know, I've been looking around in home base. I couldn't see. There is some like kind of like soft wood in it, but not the ones what I want. But you know, I might be able to make some stuff out of this. Like you know, this wood. I don't know what wood this is, but I've got it from house down the road. And I thought, I could do some of that. So wait until it got dark, and then I went out and pinched some. Then I made me a little like lathe. I had a different thing on here, but it just wouldn't work, kept overheating. And that's how I've made like most of my floats actually. I did have another one, a smaller one, but I've taken that apart because it kind of blew. The motor worked, but the actual controller wasn't working. So I thought, okay, so I'm screwed now. But I've been using this one, which has been working, and I've ordered a proper like mini lathe. But I think it's coming from China, not from like England, because you know, why would it take 49 days for it to arrive for one thing? And you know, when I asked him for the tracking number, he said there ain't no tracking number. Turn up. Yeah. That's on 2. That's on 1. I did have a different head on it. I had this one on there, but the hole's too big and it's like flapping around too much and like snapping the sticks. Proper like steel rods. If I was going to continue using that one, but the proper lathe I'm getting is actually like purposely built, and you got like little rods what comes with it. Oh, I need to get some rods for that one. And I only knew about that by looking on YouTube, finding out how to build them myself. I found 2 powerful motors, which I took out from an old printer before, which I could use to build another one of my own, which I will do at some stage. I just need to get some more parts. Yeah, the one I'm getting is already completely built. It's like, I'll show you. Hold on. Show you the one I've ordered. It's like just under 38 quid. That's £38, $50 in American money. I don't know what I'm talking about fishing on the fucking like paranormal channel, but there we go. That's me. Let me show you. So this is what I've ordered. Put on a screenshot of it. things you can actually make, like little trinket kind of things. Right. Is it gonna let me enlarge? And like a little bit of internet problems, like being slow and sluggish at the moment. So that's what it's like, the lathe, like that, yeah. These are like the little things you can actually make, like little trinkets, which I want to learn to do. Like little knobs, door handles, you know, knobs. That looks like a mini vase he's making. Stop scratching the wall! That's what it's like, the lathe, when it comes through. So it's got like a slidable mount kind of thing. But it's not that actual one. The one I'm actually getting is this. Where is it? No, people made them out of like old bits of drill and motors. So that's the one I'm getting. It's more of a screw nut one, but you still have to like push it back and forwards. The base is like aluminium, and that's like looks like it's part of a drill head kind of thing. This is the one I've ordered, number 2. So you get the chisels. I've got chisels anyway. Yeah, that power adapters, extra power adapters, I don't know. The charger. I did ask him, would I need to buy a proper charger adapter because it's like the American 2-pin one. He said it'll come with a UK adapter, and that's what it's like. I thought I ordered this one, but I didn't. And I don't know what these 3 bits are. So I'm going to check their website out later and see what they are. Oh, this is another one of their ones. It's like they got like 4 different versions at 4 different prices, like $38.99, which is that one there. The second one is $37.99. Showed you being that one. So I don't know what's in that bag. Probably like adapters or something, I don't know. Then you got the one which is number 3, which is this one here. And paper and stuff like that. And then that's £58.69, that one. And then number 4 is this one here. We get 2 Allen keys. Slightly different model. But the power adapter, it's all, you know, it's all the same kind of power adapter. It's like that, and you've got like the speed control on the side here. And like lower the speed up, you know, lower it is one light, higher it is more lights light up on it. So that's what I've ordered from eBay. And as I say, like, you know, he sold like 14 of them. Some have paid like £58 for the more expensive one, but some of them have ordered like the cheaper version, $37.99. Every eBay seller has negative feedback, but I've checked on his feedback, took the product, and I'll go 59, the more negative one. You know, I'm not seeing anything about the lathe as in any kind of like negative feedback. No, it's all like cheap stuff, you know, where people leave feedback. Apart from this one, like wrong location info from outside EU. So he got refunded, but what did he refund? Did he refund him the actual 1 gig Android mobile phone, or did he just refund him the postage, or what? I don't know. But most of it's like, you know, cheap stuff, 27 euros. I can't read foreign language. So I've not seen anything negative on the Leaf, which the seller sells. But if you actually look, you know, this is one I'd like to get, something like this, a bit bigger. All 700 kind of thing. Look how nice that one is. But I ain't going to be spending money like that, no way. This one don't look too bad. But I don't want. Wrong one. $115, but it's small. You know, it's kind of like the same kind of one way, but extra functions. You know, it's got like a proper kind of thing. That does look nice, actually. Buying one of those yet a while. Probably will get one later, but not now. I think mine's coming from Hong Kong or England. It says it's like England, but that stuff where it says it's coming from England, but it's came from China. No, some big ones there, like this one here. And some of them's only like collection only. But I think the one arm game's like going to help me out, you know, to start off with. And if I get, you know, very interested in it and like what I'm doing, then I can always like upgrade to a bigger one later. Oh, so the salt don't work. Okay. Just scroll that. Hello, Teresa, Andrew, Paranormal White Noise, Deborah, Gypsy Woman. You know, you never know. Like, get so intrigued doing it, I might try to make some little ghostly kind of objects, like, you know, out of wood. Who are you going to call? Steve's Ghost Loaf. Lathe, not loaf. Maybe I might get a spirit who's fucking like done this before and give me the experience on building and making stuff. I'd like to make some, like, I would like to actually make some stuff, you know, ornaments in a kind of like ghostly, weird looking manner. I might get a haunted piece. Happy calling it. I get a piece of wood which is haunted and it, you know, creates its own thing on its lathe. get weird kind of like activity from it. You know, it did not like to be chopped up in pieces. You know, it liked to be as it was. Because you know, don't forget with this, you know, with the paranormal, anything can be fucking haunted. You know, you might have had a carpenter out there who may be like active on a chisel or a hammer or a lathe or a piece of wood. You know, he might have liked a piece of like oak or mahogany or something, you know, or you know, cedar. Because he handled that wood so many times, his spiritual energies might be attached to it. And you're sitting here one day going through a weird phase, and the spirits somehow possessed you and saying, "This is how you work the lathe." Hey, Steve, never know, it might work. I'm not saying it will, but there's a possibility. You know, people have been possessed and done weird things in the past. What time is it? Oh, I'm going to shut up and fuck off in a minute, guys, because it's 8:30 and I don't know how much electric I've got left on my key. And I definitely need some food in myself. So I only ate once last night. And it's a mega stick, they call it. And what it is, it's just like a bread roll that big. All right? Cut in half with butter in. And they just slap in 2 bits of bacon, 1 sausage cut down the middle, and then 2 eggs. So you got two bacon, 1 sausage, and 2 fried eggs slapped into a bun. And oh man, it's lovely. It's lovely jubbly. I wouldn't mind making something myself actually in future. Don't know yet. But yeah, I only had that since last night. So I am kind of hungry. Probably going to get myself a doner kebab. I might get some special fried rice. I don't know yet. I've got to cut down on the old cost. Keep spending out too much money. I reckon. Oh well, I don't. I'm not going to reckon. I wouldn't like so much money I spend out on this new fishing float hobby. You know, I've got like. I just bought a brand new toolbox here. 2 actually. I bought 1 small ones, like so, but because I've got so many tools, I have to go and buy another one. Oh God, I can't lift it up. But in this one, you know, and I've got even a bigger one down here, which I bought a couple of years ago. But look, all fucking tools, you know. You know, my box there with parts to make fishing floats, and in there, that's a double-sided one. That's got nothing but stuff in there to make floats with. Now I've got like stuff in here for my Dremel. And that kind of stuff. Don't want to tip it because otherwise it'll go and fly out of the box. And I've got like paints, all these paints I bought. You know, different paints. Paint brushes. Another box with like sawdust, sandpaper, gloves, masks, safety goggles. I had to buy these 2 boxes to put them in. Another toolbox for my glues. No, this one's called Hard as Nails. This one's like is PVA, super glue, wood adhesive. I can't even pronounce it. Drill parts. No, up here. Don't. I've put a few bits up there actually. Brand new saw I bought the other day. Hammers. Glue gun with glue. What else have I bought? That lathe. Packet of chisels. For when my other lathe comes, because that is not going to be powerful enough for this. Big cutting it out. And I've got drills. Another one here with me beads in. So I put beads on some of my floats. I've just got these neon ones through the post. These ones here. And they do kind of like give a better kind of like view of the float in the water. I've got like 2 drills. I've got 2 like what are they called? Saw machine things. No, 2 of these. So I'll chop up the little small bits of wood a bit easier. You cut your hand open. No, I can't use these because this for like metal and stone. This ain't for wood. If I use wood, it's burning this, and it's also burning the wood, so I can't use those. I have to buy screwdrivers, hammers. What else have I bought? Drill parts, wax. What's this? Oh, another Dremel, which I will use for polishing. I had 3 Dremels actually, but one broke. So that's that one. That's the new one. That one cost me like 20 odd quid. Shit. You know, like I bought one of these bobbins off eBay, yeah. That's like 4 quid. Just that little bobbin. Started making my own ones. Easy. Just I need harder metal to bend, you know, like coat hangers. Because I made one out of this other piece of metal, and it's not all that good. Now I buy a shitload of paintbrushes as well. A hell of a lot of paintbrushes, because like some of the ones you get from the pound man don't last 5 minutes. All the hair starts coming out within like 1 or 2 uses. So I've had to buy different paintbrushes, different brushes to like to put the varnish on, brushes for the wax, clean stains and polishes. So I spent out a hell of a lot of money. Saw sandpaper, different types of sandpaper like the Bicewell. So much cost. I'm just hoping it's going to benefit me. Like they always say that when you start a new hobby, you know, it will benefit you. I'm hoping mine will. So, like, you know, I can't say that I'm ever going to sell these, which I don't want to, you know, floats. I'd rather help people out and give them, you know, a couple of floats, you know, just to get people started. Yeah, you're going out in with a cat, someone will go around the shop. Don't jump on the bed, your fleas will jump off. You still got fleas, yeah? See, look, I abuse my cat, do I? Why? If I was abusing her, she wouldn't come here, would she? You need to go out in it. I need to go to the shop. Careful that drill. Oh, plus I had to buy that Hoover, don't forget, to clear up the mess afterwards. I'm just waiting for that girl to put her video up. More drill parts. Nail cutters to cut little bits of metal or clippings or whatever. These aren't proper nail cutters, they're crucible nippers. They're pretty good for cutting little bits of wire, actually. Right, guys, I've blabbed on enough. I said my piece about me coming back and doing the balcony, possibly the weekend, next week. Starting back on a murder mystery and unsolved crimes within the next 3 or 4 weeks' time. I have to get on with those for that because we need to get a list of people to try to communicate with. We need to do a little bit of research on them before we even try to communicate with them. Plus, I need to have a word with Tina and Abby later in the week. See what they say. You know, for more info in my fishing stuff, go to my fishing channel. You should know it. Just do a Google search or YouTube search Steve's Fishing and Nature Adventure, and you should be able to find it. Well, I'm going to bugger off, go and get some food, guys, because I'm bloody hungry, and get this cat hungry. Mind you, she hasn't been out since I put biscuits. Oh, your biscuits are out there. Go and eat your biscuits. Your biscuits are out there. Go and eat your biscuits. Go and eat your biscuits. I left you a shitload of food yesterday. And I come home and she hasn't eaten half of it. I'm not combing you tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll comb you tomorrow. I know you still got fleas. I know you got scabs still. I just don't want to comb you when you've got all those scabby bits on you. Make you bleed. Make me feel itchy again. What? Yeah, big fish. You see that? Yeah, look. Big fish on TV. It's I've missed this one. I like watching this one. Robson Green, Grand Slam fishing. He goes out to Grand Slam, gets his name in the World Book of Records, and he's the only actor who's got his name on so many different Grand Slams. Robson Green, the actor, the singer, UK. What do you look at me like that for? Join. Look, watch. Oh, right, guys, I'll probably see the weekend. Yeah, I'm going to bugger off now, honestly, now. Apart from cheers for watching, tuning in. I'm not saying exactly what day. It could be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I'll definitely do a session out there on the balcony. The event will be listed probably at no more than 10 minutes before I do the start off the live event. Can't say what we're going to get. Might get something, might not get nothing. But I've been out there in my tent with my laptop, probably 2 accounts, this account and my fishing channel account, one on one my laptop, so I can do the stuff on my laptop in the tent, which is going to be a little bit difficult to do actually, because like I'm going to have the camera, the laptop screen tilted down when I'm doing a Ouija board session. If I do a Ouija board session, I might just do a short session, EVPs, Ghost Box, and that'd be it. No, I don't think it's going to be more than 2 or 3 hours actually. And then I could probably just come back in and like jump on the main camera. So this, when I do it, this channel will be on the DVR, and the fishing channel one will be me out in the balcony. And if we have problems with the internet connection, keep going offline, I might have to like just come and do a little bit in here, I suppose. And that's it. So just keep an eye. If you ain't already subscribed to me, subscribe and like, you know, hit the notification button, and then you'll be notified when I start doing the next stream. And the next stream will be a weekend in the balcony. Guarantee, promise. Just depending on the weather though. If it's going to rain, it's going to be very windy, I'll have to cancel it and do it another weekend. But I plan to do it on a weekend, not a weekday. Right, cheers guys. Thanks for tuning in. And I'm going to go and get some food. Bye. Rose, hit me up on a G+, yeah? About that favour you want done, yeah? Because like completely fucked right up. Like, you know, you said that you sent a message and it said failed, so send it through G+ and I'll get back to you tomorrow, because I'm gonna go and get some food and come home and eat that food, and I'm just gonna like, really, the computer's going off now anyway, so it needs to be I've downloaded some software cleaning all the junk shit out, you know, like internet catch, adware and kind of shit. So that's all been sorted out, and it needs to shut the computer down to finish it. Then I've got to load the computer back up, and after I've done that and sorted it all out, I'll turn the computer off for the night. So I won't be watching anything on the computer on YouTube. I'm going to just watch some TV tonight. So hit me up on G+ and I'll check that out tomorrow, yeah? And I'll get back to you then. But don't send link through my mobile. My mobile's off and it's staying off until I go to the shop. Possibly tomorrow or Tuesday to get them bloody sort it out. So I'm not happy with it. Now, why should I be paying for a contract working? If they say that they got to send the phone off to have some kind of repair work on it, I'm going to be even more skewed, because some of the phones they give you as a replacement are well and truly shit. So I'm hoping there's nothing wrong with the phone, it's just the actual reception, I suppose. All right, we'll catch you later. Catch you later. All right, bye.